Hello guys, and welcome to another video, and today in this video, we're going to be ranking all the F1 2024 liveries, aren't we?
Yeah, that time of year, we're getting close to the start of the
I know, so close to the start of the season.
90 days.
Yeah,
Verstappen dominance.
Yeah, it's not hope, it's Verstappen dominance. All the liveries have been revealed now, so we're going to rank them. So, do you want to start then?
Yep. Okay.
So starting last. So do last first.
Yeah. In 10th place, I think everyone will have this. Alpine. I don't like it. Some people do like it. I don't. Cal doesn't. It just looks unfinished. It looks like they haven't painted the car properly. It looks like an unfinished homework that I did last night. You know, it just doesn't look good. Like 90% of it's black. They released 2 liveries. They both look exactly the same because so much of it's black. It's not a pink livery. I really liked Alpine's liveries last couple of years, but like this year, it's too much. It's too much. And it doesn't look clean.
Yeah, well, no surprise that I've also put Alpine in last place. I totally agree with everything you say. I don't know any person that likes it, to be honest. Like, it's just so much carbon. They revealed 2 liveries, but they look like the exact same. It looks unfinished. There's barely any paint color. It's just horrible. Worst livery.
Yeah, 100%. Well, there was no doubt in my mind where Alpine was going to go.
No, I think we're not having any argument about that, but yeah. So
on my list, but like that is a for sure.
Yeah, they just didn't they fully went on the carbon, like no color, but a tiny bit of color. Like, I don't mind teams that like a bit of carbon and maybe like hide it away, but they literally the whole car, it was unfinished, just as said.
Yeah. Well, should we move on to 9th place?
Yeah, let's go on to 9th place then.
Okay. So in 9th place, I've gone for Haas. No, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's mediocre. And I actually think this grid has a lot of really nice liveries this year. And Alpine's is so bad. Haas is just mediocre, but a lot of them are just good this year, so I'm just gonna have to put Haas there. They do quite a lot of carbon on the car, but not Alpine. It's just quite a boring livery. I think they should go back to their rich energy days where they were black and gold. It's just a bit boring in their car. Just they're gonna be trundling around the back of the grid. It's hard not to see them anyway.
Yeah, I've also gone for Haas actually. As you said, I actually thought that there'd be a lot of bad liveries this year, but I was ranking them, and actually there are so many good ones this year. There's a bit of carbon on the car, but it's not I don't like it that much. I don't like the way it looks. I like the Haas on the side, but in terms of the whole car, I just don't like it. And we're not going to see it that much anyway, but yeah, I prefer maybe a bit more red on the car, whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're pretty we kind of knew we were going to put those 2 there.
Yeah.
But I think it might be a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to start again. We're not going to have the same. So, do you want to reveal who you have for 8th then?
In 8th place, I have I don't like it very much, and it doesn't excite me. It's just the same livery for the past 10 years. Doesn't excite me whatsoever. And I have to put Red Bull there. Like, it's been the same livery for like 10 years. Like, switch it up a bit, man. Sure, it's good, it's okay, but I just want to see some difference. I just want to see a bit of change. It's like, you might as well just have released it last year. Like, we always knew it was going to be the same, but surely there's something you can do to change it up a bit.
Well, Finn, I've also gone for Red Bull in 8th place.
I thought you were going to put Red Bull higher. I thought like...
No, it's just the exact same car. Like, I think, like, they've quite a lot of potential, I feel like, but...
Yeah.
And as you said, like...
I think they come to, like, concept liveries and, like... I don't know, change it up a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's...
and that's all I can really say about it. It's not bad, it's just not good.
Yeah, like, I saw a photo of it, on this thing, and they said, here this. And I thought, oh, they're joking, because that's last year's car. But then I realised that was actually the new car. So, yeah, I just, like, you know, Red Bull, like, I feel like they could do a lot more. Like, as you said, like, it's been the same for so long. Like, I know they're so dominant in it, so... But, yeah, it's just the same. I want some change, so, yeah. But, wow, 3 in a row has been the same, but I really don't think we're gonna have the same. Yeah, well, who have you put for 7th?
In 7th, I really liked this library at the start, but there's been so many good ones, I just can't put it any higher. So, in 7th place, I've got Steak.
Ooh. Oh, I thought you would have put that higher.
I liked it. It's bold, it's cool, but there's just so many cleaner ones this year. Like, it's really nice, but as I said, there's so many good liveries this year. There's just been some better ones, really. Like, the neon green, it does look cool, but there's just the better ones. That's it.
Yeah, so, it's interesting. I'm surprised by the, doing that, and I'll talk a bit more about, what I think on Steak when, I put them. But in 7th for me, I've put Aston Martin, and don't get me wrong, I do think Aston Martin, I do like their livery. It's just, there were so many good ones this year. Not much different. I do like how they've ended the carbon, but again, like, I know if you compare it to like some of the other ones that I like are better. Like, I don't want to like Aston Martin, a really good livery, but just terms like to everybody else, I've had to put it down quite low. But like, I don't mind it. Like, I still think it's really good. So I'm like, I just had to put it down there. So yeah.
Yeah. 100% agree. I was thinking about putting Aston Martin, but I kind of like it a little bit more than Steak. I don't know.
Yeah, so
it's kind of real what I'm gonna pick for Steak.
Is it Aston?
It's gonna be Aston Martin. So yeah.
Yeah, basically the same what I said, basically, I assume for the...
I do like it. They've made the carbon very unnoticeable, which is...
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, it's really nice, but again, it's not as bad as Red Bull, because I haven't been doing it for 20 years or 10 years or whatever, but it is a bit just the same for the past couple of years. So I kind of want to see them change it up for the next couple of years, but it hasn't been as long as Red Bull, so I can't put them that far down.
Yeah, well, interestingly, you put Steak where I put Aston Martin, and then you put Aston Martin where I've put in Steak. So I've put in Steak for
So,
7th
I just
place.
did that a bit different. That's the total reason.
Yeah, so I've put Steak and Six, sorry, and at first I did like it. I do think it'll look good at night, but there's just some parts that look like, I don't know, a bit like, I don't know, like a bit blocky, if you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, it doesn't really flow together. That's why it kind of feels like an arcadey kind of livery, because we're my team livery, but
Yeah.
it can't really blend in my team cars. It just looks a bit like, I don't know. I do like it. Like, it's a cool color, but I could have maybe blended it in better.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a bit too, but I like it. Like, if they're gonna, like, I do like the idea, and I can't wait to see it in a night race, like in Saudi Arabia or something. Like, it's gonna look amazing, Las Vegas. But yeah, it's just a bit blocky, so maybe they could have done a slightly better job. But again, like, obviously it is like a new brand, so of course it's gonna be different. But I do like the idea. So yeah.
It's a nice livery, but as I said, there's so many good ones this year. I couldn't put it any higher than 7th or 6th. Like, Aston Martin Steak was kind of deciding on which one I put higher, but I couldn't put it any higher than like that.
Yeah, but on to who you've put in for 5th then, Finn.
Yeah, I think you might get this exactly the same, but I'm going to go for Williams in 5th because I do like the Williams. I honestly like it better than last year, but it's good. It's 5th for a reason. Like, top half, it's a really nice livery. Like, the way that they kind of put the flag in their livery a little bit, I think, from what I can remember. Kind of.
Wait, what if they put the what in, sorry?
The flag, like...
Did they?
I feel like they did.
I didn't see
I don't know. But, like, I like the dark blue they've started to add past couple of years, and, like, and there's not much carbon on the livery, so that is a big plus.
Well,
so I put down this, so I think you might put this.
Well, I've not put down Williams for 5th. I have put down McLaren for 5th. Okay.
Ooh, I thought you I lost higher.
Yeah, so obviously McLaren is, they've gone away from the light blue, and more carbon fibre, black, orange. And I do like it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like bad, but it's just like there's so many good cars there, and I just like looking at it more. Like, maybe there's a bit too much black. Like, I'd like to see maybe a bit of the ovens. And like looking at some of the other liveries, I don't think it's better than like some of the other ones, just because of that. And I do like it though, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think I can really put it any higher.
Yeah, I agree. Like, so in 4th place for me, I put McLaren.
Yeah, so not...
So I put McLaren there for basically the same reasons, really. There is a lot of black on the car, but they have made it look nicer than Alpine or someone else that they put a lot of black on the car. I feel maybe it's just a bit of a McLaren bias, and that's why they're so much higher than Steak. But it feels like almost the exact.
Yeah, I originally I did have McLaren higher up, but I just feel like I support McLaren, so.
I think about it, it feels a lot like the Steak livery, just orange, which is maybe that McLaren bias coming out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, so I put McLaren there for basically all the same reasons. I did like it. I thought it'd be a lot higher, but I thought it'd be a lot higher in your list. But yeah, it's the highest I can put it. I'm afraid.
Yep. So yeah, in 4th place for me, I have put Williams. I do like I like William. Williams' car. Like I always like it. Not like last year. I sort of prefer last year's car. Like I don't know. I'm just feeling that. Like just like.
I mean, yeah, but quite higher list, so you obviously like it.
Yeah, I still like it. Like last year, I was I say it was one of the best cars last year. I really do. You know, not many people think it's amazing. Yeah, but yeah, like I like it, but I always I have liked it. I do think last year's was a bit better, but I still really like it. And in turn, I think it's better than McLaren, and I think it's easily better than McLaren. I know like nothing bad in McLaren, but I just think like it does deserve to be above. Like it deserves to be in fourth.
First or second, to be honest, if you're McLaren bias.
Yeah, I didn't think. Originally, it wasn't very high up, but then I thought I might just doing that because I'm a McLaren fan, so I put it more down. But yeah, let's get to third place for you. I'm interested to see who put there.
Yeah, so third place, no, I was thinking about putting higher, but I've decided to put them down a place. I put RB, whatever you want to call them, Visa Cash App RB, all that, the racing bills. Their livery is probably one of the only good things about them this year. But then, because it looks a lot like the old Toro Rosso days in like 2019, 2018 kind of stuff, where the red and the blue and a bit of white as well. So that it's a nice livery. I didn't expect them to go like that, but yeah, it's nice. Also, it's always a plus, but there's very little carbon on the car, or showing anyway. They painted a lot of the car, so that's always a positive. You like to see some color, you know. But I was going to put them second or even first, but I was just like, am I just saying that because it's like looks like the old Toro Rosso? Like when you look at it, is it a first or second livery? Probably not. I kind of like the other two that are higher on my list just a little bit better. I have a feeling, again, it looks a little less clean, but maybe that's just me. But I really like it, but I just can't put it any higher than that, I'm afraid.
Okay, so for third place for me, I have put Mercedes. So yeah, when I first saw the Mercedes car, I thought that is really weird. I do not like that one bit. But the more I look at it, the better it just looks. Like the more, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like when I first saw it, I was like, what is that?
Starts to like look nicer. I don't know. I'm starting to like it even more than last year's livery, and I didn't think that was possible. So I really like last year's livery with the black.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about more about Mercedes when I get to me and they're on my list. But yeah.
Yeah, I just like the more I look at it, the better it is. But like the liveries that are half upper, I do think they're better. Like I didn't know to put them this high up, but I just thought, yeah, like I searched, and yeah, I didn't. Yeah, and like I do think that
it's a nice livery. It's green on me. So in back of my list, I've gone for Mercedes. A lot of similar points. It has absolutely grown on me massively. I didn't like it before. Now I really, really like it. I was really debating who to put second or third, and I decided to put Mercedes second instead of RB. But yeah, I like it. It's grown on me. With these new era of cars, the black just looks so much better than silver on the Mercedes. I really didn't like the Mercedes livery in 2022. It just didn't really feel. It just looked weird. And then the silver and the black, it looked weird at the beginning, like you said, but it has begun to, grow on me. Like, I have really started to, it seems nicer now, it blends in a bit better. And I think it's just the best of both worlds, because the black looks so much better on these current cars, but it is a silver arrow, so you do have to try and have a little bit of silver on there,
So yeah, for my second place, I've gone for Visa Qatar RB or whatever you want to call them. I really like the livery. It just signs out to me like, like the white.
Yeah.
I just think that they've really done a good job, and yeah, I really like it. I to be fair, I didn't think their livery would be great. Like, the name's not great, I thought, but yeah, they have actually produced a really good one. I just like it. There's so much color, like, the white, the blue, the red, like. Yeah, I just really like it, and I think it deserves to be second place. And I'm going on to first place here. I think we always knew, we've put the same first place. We always knew he was going to come in first place, didn't we?
Yeah, it has to be Ferrari. I absolutely love it this year. I will admit that it's nice. I know it's first, so there's not much I can say bad about it, but the one thing, I was really hoping for a Las Vegas livery last year to be their main livery. I absolutely love the whites. It just fits so perfectly in their car, and a bit disappointed with that, but other than that, it's so nice. I love the yellow and white stripes running down it. There's not much carbon, there's a bit, but there's not much. Which shows a lot of the teams that are not as good are having a lot of carbon, and a lot of the teams that were doing good last year didn't have very much carbon, so maybe it's not that big of a difference, and the small teams should just paint their cars again.
Yeah, I've obviously gone for Ferrari in first place too. I think there's a bit of Ferrari bias. Like, I think Ferrari, like, the brand's red, and you can never really get it wrong with a red race car, can you, Finn? Like, it's always gonna be at least in the top 4 Ferrari car.
Yeah.
Like, so they do get an easier job.
I just wish that white livery. I absolutely love that Vegas livery.
I get you, but I love the yellow and white strips, and the numbers look so good too. Like a perfection. Like, you couldn't ask for any more. Like, that is just a race car. Like that is what a race car is supposed to look like, and it's a red race car. So you literally can't get any more race car or whatever. But
yeah, there's definitely been some differences in the list, but you can kind of tell. We're both kind of.
Yeah, we both had the bottom 3 the same, and then the top one.
There were some small differences, but there were only rarely 1 or 2 gaps apart from where we put them. But yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to click on our predictions video, and we'll be predicting every race before, do some in-game challenges before the races and all, and it's crazy how close the start of the season is. Hopefully Max doesn't dominate, but yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.